There are few acts as selfless and powerful as the sacrifice of one's life for a cause greater than oneself. Martyrs stand as beacons of courage and conviction. They remind us that some ideals are worth fighting for, even dying for. Their stories echo through history. They inspire us to fight for what we believe in. Martyrdom is not about seeking death. It is about embracing a cause so deeply, so profoundly, that life itself becomes secondary. It is a testament to the human spirit's ability to rise above fear and embrace a higher purpose. These individuals faced unimaginable challenges. They stood firm in their convictions. Their sacrifice serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of freedom. It highlights the constant need to protect and defend the values we hold dear. We must never forget their sacrifice. Sophie Scholl, a young German student, dared to resist the Nazi regime during World War II. She joined the White Rose Resistance Group. They distributed leaflets urging Germans to passively resist Hitler's tyranny. Sophie and her brother Hans became symbols of courage. Sophie's actions were dangerous. She was fully aware of the risks. The Gestapo, the Nazi secret police, were ruthless. Capture meant certain imprisonment and likely death. Sophie refused to be silenced. She believed in the power of truth. She believed in the importance of fighting for justice. Her courage, even in the face of danger, continues to inspire. What drives an individual to risk everything for a cause? For Sophie, it was a deep-seated belief in the sanctity of human life and the importance of freedom. She witnessed the horrors of the Nazi regime firsthand. She saw the persecution, the violence, and the crushing of dissent. Sophie's conscience could not remain silent. She felt a moral obligation to act. She chose to resist, knowing the potential consequences. Her dedication to her cause was unwavering. It stemmed from a place of deep conviction and compassion. Sophie's story reminds us that we all have a voice. We all have a responsibility to speak out against injustice. Her courage serves as a call to action. Sophie and the White Rose were eventually caught. They were interrogated, tried, and executed by the Nazi regime. Their lives were cut tragically short. Their impact, however, continues to resonate. Sophie's story serves as a beacon of hope. It demonstrates the power of individual resistance. Even small acts of defiance can make a difference. Sophie's legacy inspires us to stand up for what we believe in. Her life and death remind us that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can prevail. Her story is a testament to the power of courage to inspire generations. Martyrs like Sophie Scholl plant seeds of change. Their actions may seem like small acts of defiance in the face of overwhelming oppression. However, these acts hold immense power. They chip away at the foundations of tyranny. Their sacrifices ignite a fire in the hearts of others. They inspire future generations to continue the fight for justice and freedom. The impact of their actions extends far beyond their own time. These ripples of courage can topple empires. They can change the course of history. Honoring our heroes is not merely a matter of historical significance. It is a sacred duty. We must keep their stories alive. We must share their sacrifices with future generations. By remembering their courage, we ensure that their sacrifices were not in vain. We draw strength from their unwavering spirit. We find inspiration in their commitment to a better world. Honoring martyrs is about more than memorials and speeches. It is about embodying their values in our own lives. Freedom is a precious and fragile gift. It is often secured at a great cost. The sacrifices made by martyrs remind us of the price of liberty. They challenge us to never take our freedoms for granted. We must remember that freedom requires constant vigilance. It demands our active participation and defense. We must be willing to stand up for what is right, even when it is difficult. We must honor their sacrifices by safeguarding the freedoms they fought so bravely to secure. The greatest tribute we can pay to martyrs is to live lives worthy of their sacrifice. We must strive to build a world where such sacrifices are no longer necessary, a world free from oppression, injustice, and tyranny. We must embrace the values they fought for: courage, compassion, and unwavering commitment to truth and justice. We must carry the torch of their legacy, illuminating the path towards a brighter future. Let their sacrifices serve as a constant reminder of our responsibility to create a better world. The physical bodies of martyrs may be gone, but their spirits live on. They live on in the hearts and minds of those they inspired. They live on in the continued fight for justice and freedom. Their stories transcend time. They remind us that even in the face of overwhelming darkness, the human spirit can prevail. Let us honor their memory by embracing their courage and continuing their fight. Their spirit will forever serve as an eternal flame, guiding us towards a more just and compassionate world.